Welcome to DML Discovery Metal Legion. It is time for the best metal albums of September 2022. We had a great month for metal. I'll tell you what, I was so fucking close, so close in bumping in another 5 albums. But of course, there only can be 10 albums in the best metal albums videos. Let me know in the comments below your favorite metal albums of September. Granted, there are a lot of albums that I absolutely love aren't going to make it on this list because they've already been in the other list, the best black metal albums of September, including death metal albums of September. Alright, so first up, so coming in number 10 is none other than Novelist FR and the album Deja Vu Premiere Partie. Okay, so if you like metalcore, you're gonna really enjoy this. Some crushing riffs, breakdowns, and very cool vocals. Do enjoy the harsh, aggressive vocals mixed with the nice, clean vocals. There are some great melodies on this. Smoke Signals is a fucking banger, along with The Answer. Some really cool monotone passages as well. Some great solos. This is a very all-out fiery metalcore album with some hardcore flavors. It's overall a very good album, one of the best metalcore albums of the year in my opinion. It is straightforward, in-your-face, melodic, and very tuneful, distinctive. Production's fantastic. Production is neat on this. You can hear the breakdowns which hit really hard, but yeah, it is one of the best metalcore albums of this month. Coming in at number 9 is We Got the Moves, We Got the Moves, so everybody, it's Tekkno by Electric Callboy. What a fantastic fun metalcore album. It's probably the most fun metalcore album of the year, and boy, they really play around with this with some great songs like Pump It, We Got the Moves, da 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 da, so damn good. Fuckboy is really a pop punky song which I absolutely love. Songs like Arrow of Love, which has the most catchiest chorus of the year. Hurricane it's sort of got like a reggae vibe, and then all of a sudden turns into a deathcore with the crushing breakdowns. Electric Callboy hit it out of the park. It's one of their best albums in my opinion. Tekkno is one of the most joyful albums of September. One of the most funnest albums of 2022. But hey, coming at number 8 is none other than the black and death metal kings themselves. It is Behemoth, Opvs, Contra, Natrvm. On the wars, driven by doubt, driving my grisly ways, never. Surprise, surprise, you'd think Behemoth would be a little bit higher, but in my opinion, I feel like there are other better metal albums than Behemoth. Behemoth really play along with the atmosphere, one of the best atmospheric Behemoth albums in my opinion. It's a really fun album overall. Nurgle's vocals are very serious and sinister at times. Great harsh aggressive vocals. Really enjoy the guitar work on this. Great riffs, like Once Upon a Pale Horse, probably one of the best riffs Behemoth had ever written. Continuous riffs you were getting on that song. Thy Becoming Eternal are just a fantastic way, a fantastic song overall. On like Herculean Exile, songs like Malaria Vulgata, or classic old Behemoth sound. It's a really good black and death metal album, which I absolutely enjoyed. Easily is getting into the best metal albums of this month. Next up is none other than Parkway Drive and their album Darker Still. Like an absolute fantastic album by Parkway Drive. This has really grown on me. Although I did really rank it quite low in my Parkway Drive review and ranking, I gotta say it's really grown on me. There are some melodic, catchy songs with some really infectious hooks. Winston's vocals are fantastic. He utilizes cleaner vocals on this album. He uses a lot of clean vocals on this, the most he's ever used on a Parkway Drive album. Great songs like Ground Zero, Like Napalm, in the Garden of Eden. Songs like Darker Still, the best ballad Parkway Drive has ever done with the cool acoustic guitar. Just love the influences on this album. Soul Bleach, very similar to like a Slipknot song. Land of the Lost. Land of the Lost is so damn good. One of the catchiest Parkway Drive songs ever. And from the heart of the darkness, with a cool vocal work you're getting. Hey, I mentioned Slipknot, and guess what? I am not even mentioning Slipknot again because that album was a pile of trash. Get in the bin. But yeah, Parkway Drive, Darker Still is a spicy meatball. Let's move on. Next up is Gudsforladt. Hell yeah, friendship, love and war. One of the best raw atmospheric black metal albums I've heard. It's epic, it's majestic, it's full. It's an album where at first you really you're saying, oh, I can't really get into this, let me have a drink. But I tell you what, just brilliant black metal, harsh aggressive black metal, great orchestral elements that soar into the stratosphere. But yeah, this is a fantastic album through and through. Right for In the Shed of the Mountain is one of the most catchiest black metal songs I've heard, especially that riff. And the vocal tone is amazing. Got cool songs like Land Eternal, Taken, Friendship, Love and War. What an incredible album. This is easily one of the best black metal albums of the year. I loved it. But hey, here's another album I haven't mentioned to you guys. Next up is a power metal album, a progressive power metal album. We're talking about Stradivarius and their album Survive. Lying side by side forevermore, losing in time forever. This is a brilliant album overall. I love the guitar work on this. It's progressive, it's power metal-y, and it's heavy metal. It's so damn good. The vocals on this have those really clean vocals, really rich and distinctive warm vocals, along with some aggressive guitar work mixed with amazing drumming. The drum fills on this, a tight little accents, just a bass drum really enhance in the production. And yeah, this is a magnificent album. Survive, Demand, songs like Frozen in Time with the cool synth work on that. Hello, the synths on this are fantastic. Glory Days and Voice of Thunder, the 11-minute masterpiece by Stradivarius. Yes, Survive is easily one of the best power metal albums of this year. I loved it. Incorporate elements of heavy metal, orchestral, symphonic metal as well. It has it all. It's an epic, it's a majestic album through and through. It's easily one of Stradivarius's best albums. I loved it. Okay, so next up is an album I reviewed on the channel. It's none other than Megadeth, The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead. Blast off, I'm on my way, I'm a shooting star, a man on a mission. Yeah, this album's fantastic overall. It is one of the best Megadeth albums in my opinion, probably the best modern day Megadeth album since Endgame. What an incredible album this is. Great guitar riffages, I love the solos on this, and not to mention Dave Mustaine utilizes some harsher vocals on this. Great songs like Dogs Over Chernobyl, what an amazing song, Night Stalkers, Sacrifice, Killing Time, Soldier On, has this really catchy hooky chorus. Mission to Mars is like one of my favorite songs off the album. I love it, and we'll be back. Yeah, what a great album. The songwriting's fantastic. It is just a brilliant Megadeth album and a return to form by Megadeth. I thought Dystopia was amazing as well, but this is better than Dystopia. This is the creme de la creme of the modern day Megadeth. Next up is a band from Germany. We're talking about another power metal album. What's going on? It's Blind Guardian and their album The God Machine. Let it be no more. May it be. This album again kicks goals. This is one of the better Blind Guardian albums in my opinion. It's fantastic. It's not as good as Beyond the Red Mirror. Ooh, what a fantastic album this is. I loved it. Hansi's vocals, fantastic. They harmonize so well with each other. The guitar work is amazing. There's just heavy songs as well. Secrets of the American Gods is a fucking banger, along with Deliver Us from Evil. And Let It Be No More, one of the best Blind Guardian ballads in my opinion. It's terrific. The solos are there. Just power metal-y elements are there as well. It's just an epic and majestic piece of work by Blind Guardian. Easily one of the best metal albums of this year, along with Stradivarius in terms of power metal. By the end of the year, there's no doubt you're going to see these albums in the top 10. Okay, so now we go to something doomy and gloomy. Easily, in my opinion, one of the best Funeral Doom albums of this year. I know I haven't actually given a review. I know he wanted a review, but this is the closest thing to a review. What a fantastic album this is. It's the most slowest album you possibly could hear in 2022. There are some amazing guitar solos on this. Yes, there's guitar solos on this album, and it's just straight on depressing. The lyrics hit you hard. It's very atmospheric. Amazing piano work as well. I believe also Costas from Pantheus is also featured on this album. He's like the keyboard and also vocals. But the harsher vocals and the cleaner vocals work very well. The real gutturals just dig deep right into your skin until you bleed. It is just a fantastic album through and through. Very long album, close to 2 hours and 10 minutes I think. But holy macaroni, this album is so damn good. It is, in my opinion, Aphonic Threnady's best album. It has just a melancholic flavor. It's gloomy. It's just dark and obscure that will blanket the listener into just thick ash. What an incredible album this is by Aphonic Threnody. Loneliest Walk is easily one of the best, easily the best Funeral Doom metal album of this year. Okay, so next up is none other than my favorite. It's gotta be Mirage by Gaerea. What a fantastic album this is. I keep mentioning this band because they are so damn good. They play around with atmospheric black metal mixed with black and death, and it works so well with amazing guitar work and just the vocals that are so damn intense and the atmosphere that just creeps upon you. This is easily one of the best Gaerea albums that I've ever heard in my entire life, and the album cover is fucking amazing as well. If you haven't heard this album, if you like black metal, you're gonna really enjoy this. Gaerea made it to my best black metal albums vid previously. This is easily going into my best metal albums vid of September 2022. It's easily one of my favorite albums of this year. So the top 10 is really shaping up now by the end of the year, and there's just been some amazing albums this year. But unfortunately, it is time to end this video. Let me know in the comments below your favorite metal albums of September. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? And I will see you in the next one.